Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
So if you have pain, I've got the answer. I've got the guru of pain. He doesn't give you the pain, he helps get rid of it. It's Dr. PHILLIP Appleton. You've heard him here before in our radio show. He's been on every week in this month, and it's a happy new year for people, isn't it?
That's why we say bye-bye pain, bye-bye pain. I think in January, what is the number one thing people do in January? They
have sex?
They lose.
Sorry. I got to lighten this whole thing up a little bit.
I didn't even know where that was even going.
I knew
okay,
that.
Maybe that too.
Okay.
But the number one thing people do.
But wait, they can't have sex as well if they're in pain, right? So you always say that.
In pain, bye-bye pain. But what happens in January? All the health clubs, all the gyms, all the places, fitness centers, everybody says, lose weight, right? Because you feel guilty because you pigged out during Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving. So now, why? So you should really have your resolution for 2020. Can't believe that's 2020.
I love that.
For yourself. Take care of yourself. Yeah. If you're in pain and you're miserable and you can't function, you can't go out, you can't do anything. It's New Year's Eve, you go, oh, I can't walk, I can't go out for dinner, I can't go to the movies, I can't celebrate. Do something about it. Okay, yes, medication does work. Injections do work. Surgeries do work. But if they don't, why don't you try an alternative? I do robotic lasers. Robotic lasers are lasers that are robotic. So instead of doing one spot on your knee, for example, we're doing your whole knee area. It goes in 2 to 3 inches, increases blood flow, no side effects, no burns, no rashes, zero. And the treatments are $120. Where can you go for $120 to get better? Most co-payments are $50 to $75. Just a co-payment.
So my question is, if someone's in pain, how did they get up on your table?
Well, that's funny. I had this one woman, Nancy, who I treated a couple of years ago for her knees. She had bilateral knee replacements, and as she aged, the knees got worse and worse. So we treated her a bunch of times, like 3 months, on the knees. And
But how did she get up?
She got up right on the table, boom, boom, boom. And she did a great testimonial. Her husband told me I changed their life. She was able to function and walk and move and do things and get rid of the walker. So they're back here on vacation again for the winter months, and she hurt her low back. She came in, I think, Monday, and then on yesterday, her husband said, I wish you lived in Michigan because you are so unbelievable. My wife, who was crying in pain, you helped her in 2-3 treatments, and then she's coming in. I think today she's coming in. It's really a great reward. I had one of my friends, Mark. He's like 6'7", 6'8", and he asked me for a handicaps, application because he needed a handicap sticker. And he was 50 years old. I go, what's going on? He said, I don't want to tell you, but my back is killing me. I can't walk. I made an orthopedic an appointment for the end of January. This is the end of December. It's the end of January to get in. And he said, I said, why don't you come over? Oh, I don't know, the laser, the acupuncture.
Oh, so here's your friend. He knows what you do, and he's not coming. Oh, my God.
Right. So he hobbles in. He goes, I'm here because my wife told me to come in here. So he lies down. He does the treatment. Gets up. He goes, no, I think I feel better. I love when people say that. I think I feel better, but I don't know if I feel better. But I think I feel better.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So he gets up and he leaves, and later that day he says to me, I'm feeling better. So then he comes in yesterday, right? He's walking a little, hips are moving a little better. He says, Phil, I got that orthopedic appointment the end of January. Okay, so I do the treatment on him again, acupuncture with laser, both at the same time. Low back, right side, left side. Gets her off the table, he goes, I feel really good. Texts me this morning coming over here.
You're kidding.
And he says to me, Phil, you're a freaking genius.
Oh, no
I can't believe how much better. I slept.
My God.
I went out to dinner last night. For the last 2 weeks, he was basically bedridden. He's 50 years old, but he's 6'7", 6'8". So he says, Monday morning, I'm there again.
Wow.
And then the appointment I have with the orthopedic, go to hell. He says,
isn't
but
that
that's because
exciting
it's a short
for you?
term. It's a short term problem. When people come to me when they have these problems for 4 or 5 years, 8 months, 9 months. I had this woman who was flying down from Canada, and I treated her before, and she reached to get her bag from the overhang, and she pulled her shoulder. I treated, I think, 3-4 times already, again, with acupuncture and laser at the same time. I'm like the only one that does that, too, by the way. Most people, they do the acupuncture or they do the laser, but I do both.
Well, let's go back to the acupuncture. Did you have to go to an acupuncture school? How did you learn that?
Yeah. When I first started practicing, you start practicing, you're not busy. So I started taking classes, and then it took a 1 year.
Down here?
Yeah. Took a 1 year class in acupuncture, and I became certified in acupuncture, and I've been doing it ever since. And most insurance companies don't pay for it. Like, they don't pay for the laser, they don't pay for massage, they don't pay if you want your nose done, or you want to get hearing aids. They just don't pay for it. So because they don't pay for it, people say, I'll just take the pills, I'll just take the injections. It's like they have to go in your pocket. We talk about this all the time, that if you bring your dog to a vet, and the vet says, this dog needs $4,000 worth of surgery.
You get your credit card.
Please do it. Please do it as soon as possible. But when it comes to your own health, because if Medicare doesn't cover it, or health insurance doesn't cover it, I'm not going to I'll just take the pills.
Yeah, but there are a lot of people that have plastic surgery. They have a lot of things that make them look better. Botox, all that. So I think, though, in my opinion, people are getting better about it. I think there are enough good things that now.
They're so open-minded more now than ever. But again, the laser is light therapy. People do not understand it. People think, well, the only way you get help if it vibrates, or you massage it out, or you inject it, or you swallow it. This is light therapy. 99% of the time, you don't even feel it. You lie there, sit there, stand there. You don't even feel it because it's going in 2-3 inches, and it's causing light and heat and massage in the area. It's taking blood into the area, moving it, oxygen to the area. It's helping it internally, but you don't feel it. And then you have to wait 24 hours for it to kick in. So people, when they leave the office, I don't feel anything. Maybe I feel better. I think I feel better. Well, give it 24 hours. And the 24 hours ANITA kicks in, and boom.
Okay, so
boom.
Maybe I'm going to help you do something today. I don't know if it will help you, but years ago, when we first started Boomer Times, there was a company that they were making a topical analgesic. It was new that people didn't know that you could rub something on and it would go down and help you.
Mm-hmm.
And so they started doing, and at the time they did it, it did not have, it had a fragrance, but they got rid of it because they said people don't want to have that smell. Fine. Then they found out that people didn't think it worked because there wasn't a smell. So my opinion is maybe you could bring a little bit of a smell into what you're doing so they know it's working.
It's really amazing, when I'm doing their knee or wrist or elbow or shoulder or ankle, they're sitting up and they wear green glasses to protect their eyes. They can see the light. When they're lying face down, where I'm doing the neck, the back, the mid-shoulder area, they can't see it. So I have to explain it. And I check with them all the time. I make sure they're okay. They go to the bathroom first, because most treatments are 30 minutes. Some treatments are 10. Some treatments are 5. If it's the thumb, it's 5 minutes. If it's the elbow, it's 7 minutes. So everything is different. Everybody's different. So it's like an amazing thing. But when people leave, you've been in my office.
Oh, absolutely.
They smile. They're happy. When they walk in, they're like grateful to see me. It's like a relative that you haven't seen in a long time that's not staying at your house, but just coming for dinner. But it's an amazing thing that you have to understand how great it is to work. But again, insurances don't pay for it.
Yeah, but wait. But one thing you're missing out on is you. See, you're such a friendly one. Well, wait a minute. I know you don't like me to talk about you, but I have to. You have got such a great personality. You're so kind and friendly. Do you know that's part of being a physician? That's exactly what doctors who don't realize that, if they don't really give you that special treatment of themselves, it doesn't heal as well. That's what you do.
I thank you. That's very true. I had a patient, I think, a couple weeks ago, and I think they did a testimonial on me or a review, and they said, "You are the coolest doctor. You're
coolest
warm."
doctor.
this Christmas I got more gifts from patients than I've ever did before. And I don't know if I'm calmer or nicer because I'm so hype up all the time when I do my thing. It's a natural
It's
DNA.
your personality.
It's my DNA inside me.
You have a great personality.
Thank you. But the care and the caring. My own doctor who's here in Boca Raton, he's a really genius of a doctor. One day I said to him, "How are you?" I thought the man was going to have a heart attack. You know? Why are you asking me that? Why are you asking me that? Nobody asked me that question. What do you want from me? I said, I just asked how you were, you know? And that's the thing people never even do. People never really ask the doctor how they are.
Yeah.
You know, when you sit down at a table at a restaurant, what's the first thing the waitress says? How's everyone tonight?
Yes,
right?
they do.
Imagine if everybody complained to her.
Yes.
She wouldn't make any tips.
You're right. No,
So
but you're right.
I try to be as friendly and professional and make it very homey. You've been to my office. My office is not a typical medical hospital setting. I don't wear a white jacket with my name across it or a stethoscope around my neck or a badge, whatever. I'm very calm. I'm very low key. I have a very big office. I'm hands-on. I'm not having anyone else do the laser. The laser's done by me only. The acupuncture is only done by me only. And also the disposable needles for every patient is disposed of. They get clean needles every time they come.
Are there people who don't do that?
Years ago, they used to use the autoclave,
but I think
you know.
now they...
And even when I first started, having the autoclave clean needles, the needles are a penny a piece, maybe.
Right.
The machine costs more than needles could ever cost in your whole career. Right. So I put them in a disposable unit, and they take it away. But no, I use clean needles. I like it. You know, and it's funny. I have a couple friends coming in. When you do this for a living, what you do with you for a living, friends come in all the time, right? They ask favors all the time. They come see you all the time. And they don't think that, I guess there's rent here, and there's electric here,
right.
and there's employees here. They don't even look at it. 99% of the time, they don't even offer anything. Of course, God forbid I would take any money from a friend. The review would be, Appleton takes money for his treatments, blah, 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 they would blow it up.
Right.
So it's all free. And, a lot of times I want to treat them, and a lot of times I'm forced to treat my friends because they have nowhere else to go, because they don't want to trust the medical doctors. They don't want to trust the orthopedists, or they've been that route, and they screwed them up somehow, and they come to me figuring, wow, he's been in practice 40 years, he should know what he's doing by now. Well, I do know what I'm doing.
Yes, you do.
If I can't help you, there's many times people come to my office, and they bring me the MRIs and the X-rays and all that stuff, and there's sometimes sorry, I can't help you. You're turning me away?
Give me an example of someone that you maybe could help.
One patient came in, and from Palm Air, my office on 1215, South Powerline Road, next to Palm Air and Pompano Beach. Thought I'd throw that out. And so you can find me. Man comes in one day and says, you treated me for my low back, but I know you do acupuncture. Can you do weight loss for my wife? And over the years, I stopped doing it because I just didn't feel I wanted to take people's money, so I stopped. So I told him, I said, be honest with you, sir. I like you very much. I treated you before. You know who I am. You have to go somewhere else. I can't take your money because I don't really think it works that well. And you have to be very patient with weight loss through acupuncture. It takes a long time. And we live in an instant society, Anita. You know that. Your car gets damaged, boom, you buy a new one. Your sneaker gets old, you buy a new pair, right? That's the way we are today. Oh, I'm going to tell a person, it's going to be 10 to 12 weeks, 2 times a week. They're never going to hang with it. Well, maybe they lost 4 or 5 pounds. That's not me. I get people call me and want to do smoking, stop smoking. Yes, acupuncture works for that. I don't do that, though.
It does work, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, but again, you got to be patient with it. It's not instant. I have people come in to me, I had the shoulder problem for 5 years. I'll try one treatment. I said, I'll do the one treatment on you, sir, but don't expect to be miracles on it. Because
5 years.
It's a process. Life is a process. If you have a roof leak and you see it standing your ceiling, if you let it go, and when you call the roofer in, he'll say to you, should have called me when I was a little league.
Now it's a new roof.
Now it's a new roof. Your roof just collapsed. You know how it is. We're humans. Humans are later. Women are much better than men. Women come in, I want it, give it to me now, I want to feel better. A man comes in, I don't know, let me call my nephew who drove by a medical school once and see what he thinks about this laser thing.
You are so funny.
No, then I tell him, go on my website. Go on my website. There's testimonials, all of it. Is it going to help everybody? No. Is it going to help a bunch of people? Yeah. I hit about 80%, which is pretty high for pain.
That's
take pain
true.
Away.
Okay, well, let's go back to the pain situation. So when someone, let's say they slip and they fall, and they damage something, and right away it's not so painful the first day. They get black and blue or something, right? But then what's happening in their body that's causing that pain?
The termites take over.
I asked for that.
You set me up.
I did.
I had a woman this week, Eleanor. She was walking a dog. Dog sees another dog. She's not paying attention. Dog pulls to the right. She goes to the left. She falls down.
Yeah.
Eleanor comes in. Knees blown up like a balloon. So she put ice on it the first day. I was smart to do that first 24, 36 hours. And then she came in. She goes, I want you to do laser on my knee. I treated her a bunch of years ago. So I treated her. I think
that was appropriate, wasn't it?
3 times. Yeah, 3 times I treated her. Came in yesterday. She goes, look, Doc, I can move my... Look at the swellings down. Look how much better I am.
Yep.
So, if you take care of things quickly and fast, it's so much better. When you delay it, I had a couple of people from the radio show that, I get a lot of calls. And the number one call I get from people, I have active cancer. I'm in active cancer. I'm in serious pain. I'm taking morphine. I can't get out of bed. Can I come in? And we had to say no because the laser stimulates cells. So we can't do that. My own mother-in-law, who passed away 2 years ago, she had cancer. Phil, I don't care what it takes. I'm not, I want to get better. I don't, this pain's too much. This morphine's killing me. Yeah. I said, I just can't do it. And that was my mother-in-law who I loved. I just couldn't do it. So,
could you do the acupuncture on her?
I could, how would I do the acupuncture? I've done acupuncture throughout the years on cancer victims. And that seems, my next door neighbor on a Saturday, years ago, called me crying and said, my wife is in so much pain. Can you please? So she came over to my office, and we did acupuncture. And that was about 9:30, 10 o'clock. When I got home about 2:30, there was a flower bouquet at my front of my door. And it just said, thank you. And the daughter said, I saw her out later, and I went out to thank her. And she said, you don't have to thank me. You have no idea what you did for my mom. She was able to sleep. She was able to rest. It doesn't cure the cancer. It may help deal with the pain. And I don't really make a big thing about it because I don't really, it's very sad when, all that stuff. Pain. But again, if you're in pain and you're listening to me, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? It's not that expensive. It's $120. Maybe you need 3, 4, 5 sessions. Maybe 10 sessions. I just got a patient from a guy who does stem cell up here, and the woman said I gave him $18,000. I'm still in pain.
Oh my God!
You're a bargain. I said, not a bargain. I just charge $120 a session. It depends what you need to have. She said, I'm so thankful I found you. I had a woman the other day called me and said, one of my neighbors gave me your card, and she felt better. And I don't know how long ago I have your card from, but I'm glad I'm here with your office.
Okay, I've got to give your phone number. Okay, you are now listening to Dr. PHILLIP Appleton. Great name, Appleton. And his phone number is, remember?
I'm not fruity, by the way. I'm a real person.
Oh, that's good.
I like that one.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Almost good as the termites, right?
That was even better. I have to remember that one. His phone number, get your pencils out. Remember, it's Pencil Talk Radio, 954-973-0710. We'll do that again, 954-973-0710. Now, write it down because maybe you don't have pain now, and maybe you'll never have pain, but maybe your friend will have pain, and maybe you will have pain. You don't want to say, oh, who was that? And then I get a call at my office Just write it down, 954-973-0710. And, of course, you know, Dr. Appleton is, and I'm sure it comes across on the radio, and if all these people are watching you on Facebook, I'm sure it also comes across there. He's quite a personality, but he is a very kind, sweet, very smart guy. And even if he can't help you, he might have ideas to help you. So if you have any pain, whether it's, and before, we have another 5 minutes. Tell me about migraines. I have a lot of friends that have migraines. What can you do for those with that?
Well, migraines could become from a lot of different things. Stress, tension, diet, blood pressure. There's a lot of things come. So if you rule those things out, then it could be coming from your spine. It could become from sinus problems. It can from nerve problems, muscle problems, lifestyle problems. If your bed's not comfortable and you're sleeping improperly.
Migraine headaches are all can come from
everything from anything. Your diet. If you're eating, we talk about salt all the time. Salt is like the biggest killer of anything in your body.
I don't use
Sugar
salt.
is another killer in your body. These are things that you should avoid or limit into your diet. But, some people are prone to headaches. Some people give headaches. Don't we know?
Here's the termite joke again.
Termite joke. Don't we know people who give you headaches? Like
That's true.
Right? We know people who do this.
I love you.
It's an
You're
unbelievable
so funny.
situation.
Some people get headaches and some people give it. I got to remember that.
Remember that line?
That's
okay,
good. Between the termites and the headaches now this morning.
But I try to help people. When they come in and they have different problems, I have certain patients who come in once or twice a month because they have migraines. And I do the laser acupuncture in the shoulders and the scalp area.
And it helps them?
And it helps them. And they don't take their medication as much.
That's fabulous.
But, you have to understand that I'm a chiropractor. I treat people naturally. I don't do medication. I don't do injections, surgeries, anything else like that. I am a chiro. So you get an auto accident, come in, we'll take your insurance, we'll treat you, we'll take care of you. Slip and falls, like we had that Eleanor, she fell, she hurt herself, she came in. Or you're just getting older and your body's deteriorating. I treat a lot of NFL players because in Pompano, a lot of the ex-football players all come in because they live in Pompano, and they're big guys. They're like twice the size of me.
Yeah.
And they ask me, can I have the laser today, sir? Can I have the acupuncture?
But even if they're retired, they're still...
when they're retired, it's worse to go. Most football players only play 3 years, and the rest of their life they're in pain.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Most people in sports, tall people, especially tall people, have low back problems. Like Mark, who came in, he's 6'7", 6'8". He's a big guy, and his low back is very bad. So that he's doing great. But if you have a problem, come to Appleton Chiropractic. Come visit me. If I can't help you, well, say goodbye as friends.
Well, I have to tell you, the new year is coming, and why don't you make this one of your New Year's resolutions? If you don't have pain, just go and say hello anyway. If you have pain, they don't have termites there at his office, but they have a great video. You'll get to see all this.
It's a free video. We come in, free consultation.
Right.
You come in, sit down, you look at the video. We'll talk about your problem. If you don't like what I say, or you don't like me, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, that's true. It's very hard to believe. Everybody likes me.
I like me. But if you come in, we'll talk, we'll go over things.
Right.
And a lot of times there's husbands and wives that come. It's so funny. I'll start the wife in therapy or laser, and then he'll say next visit, can I come? Sure. We do couples, no problem. We have many lasers. That's no problem.
Well, it's come to an end again, but I will see you in 2020, won't I?
The roaring 20s.
2020. It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
You've made
you,
made our December a beautiful thing on our radio show. Thank you.
People love it. I love it.
Yeah, and I
My
love
son
what
Douglas
you do.
is listening to this now.
Oh,
Douglas.
Okay.
My animator.
Yeah, your animator. Oh, I want to talk about it. We ought to have
Animator.
him on the show one time. I'd like to do that.
Okay, we could do that.
We could do that.
We could do that.